Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. You're here for Elixir, and this is episode number 9 of the Let's Play series. 38 points. Today where do we? We find ourselves in Northreach here. And we're on our way to the Holy Empire capital. The dame here, well, not her, but the dame helped us through the checkpoint. I believe she runs something like a brothel. So she helped us through, but in turn we've got to do a favor for her. So today we've got to tackle that quest, and while we're doing it, we're going to tick off these side quests we find here too. Oh, that is my mouse. So, I guess, oh, there we go. Fix that. And me mic. So we'll go collect these side quests, then.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get...
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
The gentleman with the sword.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Okay.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Well, now you're gonna make me want to peek, mate. Clearly, he doesn't understand that, does he? And I haven't done anything to my mic yet. So if it is a little questionable, but I think it still cuts out. Please forgive me on that part. I will
The markets are a veritable middle.
fix that this week. Jeez, that's the capital there, huh?
These crystals here are for citizens only. There's none for the likes of you.
Newsflash, mate. I do not need a crystal because I am a dominant.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Well, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
Easy.
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Okay, mate. Let's just fight you straight off the bat, huh?
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandy.
I don't know if I need any.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from me. Enough.
Got him.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
I don't even know if Leon got a
it's
strike
real
in.
challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh, Mr. Warhammer here.
Let a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You've got potential. I'll give you that. I'll stand.
Got him.
You lose.
Nice little warm-up, guys. Thanks.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Why would I do you a favour for? Cheers.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a Branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drill.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
What do you think?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About
Oh, mate.
what?
If you pay well.
About this. about what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sanbreque society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Go on, mate. You're paying 1,000 gil.
What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and I've already risked much speaking with you this long.
Okay, mate. Sure, this one.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Hey. What's this? Where? Oh. Over here.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Out this way, huh? This fellow? Ah, here we are.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
They basically... You're the slaves, really. You branded?
You look like you need a rest.
Let's do it quick.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Okay. Surely this fella's finishing up.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! Down! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Here. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you.
Yep.
But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? Don't wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better... to the Vale.
Boom, boom.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, love.
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Thank you.
We always look forward to your visits, Clive. The dame especially.
Dame especially, huh?
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
Hey. Let's go tackle these tasks out here. Hey, suddenly, Mike. No.
Etienne is very special to me. All of my girls are.
Oh, it's
I
the
need
dame.
to know what happened to her.
That's the day done then.
With the right to confiscate any objects.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Fresh fish.
Not for me, thank you.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Where's your master anyway?
Didn't know he had his own bearer.
Where's your master anyway?
All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Just because you're wearing a dame's brooch, don't mean I have to serve you.
Don't mean I have to serve ya.
I have no business with branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Why have the bearers not rised up in the past?
This is lighter than usual. Branded,
That's
if I
my
discover
question.
you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than you will like.
Are you sure about that, mate?
Do be careful.
Do you know who I am? You don't. Do you, herbalist? Yeah, exactly. Nobleman. Tinker.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on
Jeez,
now.
these guys are annoying.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
I did, mate.
Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is,
Or can they afford to something?
Ah, you have returned.
Yeah, mate, I have.
I believe these are yours.
Yeah, mate. We have. The mic is being
The
annoying.
dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser.
Yes.
I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
The one beyond the wall. Done. Now. Time to get into this one.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
There you are.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about.
Um.
And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne.
Vegetation. Look at it. It's been odd.
Say anything to you
Annoying.
before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Okay. Thank you.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Off to the
I
barracks.
suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the Dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
You're one of the dames, I see. Well, you'd best be back to the Vale before the sun sets. Once the men of the garrison have filled their bellies with liquid courage, a brooch won't stay their tempers.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour, and they'd have us march again.
That's what we signed up for.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
Okay.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
That changes anything.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
If you hear some noise,
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you
it
there
may be
do
my
more
dog.
harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
we're off on an adventure. Ah, this way. Cool. Okay. Off to the little village of Moor.
The Dame may have given you leave to walk freely about Northridge, but one step outside these walls, and you're just another branded, with a target on his back.
Oops, I'm out. Faithful.
Orifla, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Oh, all the way out there. I want to see what happens if I fight this colourful bird.
Get him!
Anything? What's the point?
You know what to do, boy.
Damn, they got a bit of health, huh?
Over here. Over here.
Not much, huh? Should we explore that way? Or should we go up here first? Just give me a chocobo, mate. Oh, that's an item over there. Who are these fools? Ah, Imperial. They really hate branded, huh? Got him. Valley Meadow. Okay. More of them.
What are you playing at,
Let's
Brandy?
make this quick. Get him, boy! You know what to do. Get him! Stay down!
I don't think he will stay down.
That's it. Get him!
Got him. What we got over here? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Woohoo.
There, boy. Get him. There, boy. Over here. It's over. Finished.
See you before, mate.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. It's over.
Kill. Ugh. What a waste of my time. Go out to the Cape, then come back through west to watch. No real reason at this point to come out here, is there? Where's this thing?
Mistakes. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle.
Yeah. What is this?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working though.
Hmm. Well, some stage there will be a reason, but not right now.
No holding back. Over here. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
Oh. Big boy, yeah.
Sick of Toggle. You know what to do. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy.
13,427 damage.
Sick of Toggle. Get him. Sick of Toggle.
Okay.
You know what to do, boy. Over here.
Oh yeah. Over this way.
Watchtower. Should be well stocked.
You're not there, boy.
Yes, they say that's better.
Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. This time. I do everything about it. Get him, boy.
You know. Got a few bits and pieces there. Guess now this way. We should go that one first, huh? Then we'll cross on over. Nice roll, Clive. Easy.
Get him! Get him, boy! Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! Get him, boy! Get him!
Got him. Ooh.
There, boy! Over here. Get him. Over here. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. Get him, boy.
Take it.
There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Don't let him get away. Get him.
There we go.
Wait. You're not one of us.
Madam. Mental sash. Ooh. Now let's cut across and go through that stuff and into the town. Oh, we'll get that. We don't need to fight the birds for no reason.
Go on, back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
I don't need to fight you. Fight these guys though. Now let's get more. Give me some more. Let's go see this fella.
You heard me. Shift your ass. You, branded. Here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. is over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
Okay, it's a kill
Someone
beast.
whose son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
But if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. Sit up,
You lose.
Assassin.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
It was like a pet wolf. And they do it to
The wolf
watch bears die.
But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Go do it, Clive. Let's just kill him. Easy. No problemo. Won't be missed.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your
Means
mouth
nothing,
and
mate.
listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Should we just kill him?
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Now to find you a new Wolfie. These peasants must have...
Well, what happens if you pick the other option?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Did they get him? Did they get him?
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually.
Nice.
Bearers, fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again.
I feel they may.
Then.
Let's go check it out, huh? Oh yeah. Safe to say, they're dead. Unlucky, mate.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
now?
It's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Okay.
Off with you now. I
See?
won't have idle
I'm trying to say
branded
words here. Like, okay. And it doesn't pay. Yeah, it's cutting out. Annoying. If the audio's bad to listen to, apologies.
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Looks like dead.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
You tell her, Clive. You tell her. Okay. Sorry. I was practicing my O's. Because the mic doesn't seem to want to pick them up. For some reason. Okay. Okay.
People of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oi, don't touch anything.
$40,000.
Good riddance.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on our whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Weren't expecting him to be branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
It could be. But I prefer to say liberated.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces. But her influence reigns very strong.
Ooh. Okay.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Go on, mate. The nearby ruins. Okay, let's just get this item. Yes. Ruins.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, there's a couple of them.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! Sick of Torgal! Over here.
Got him.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Okay, mate.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
If it was a message that needed delivering.
You are still in one piece, I see.
Mm-hmm,
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Mm-hmm. She's a bit messy.
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatien. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
All done and dusted, huh? The dame. The dame.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Up there.
It amuses me that Cid would choose a chapel for your rendezvous. There never was a more unrepentant soul in all the realm.
Okay.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
Okay. It seems like the person. That seems like a good spot to end this episode. If you've made it this far, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, or drop a comment. It would be much appreciated. And I'd love to hear from anyone that makes it this far. Looks like we've gathered just before we move into the capital. I'm guessing to go over our plan or something like that. And before the next episode, I'll be sure to work on my mic a bit more, because I have a feeling it's been cutting in and out. I also need to get a shock absorber for it too. But until next time, folks, you stay safe. And Alexa,